Have you ever had that day when you had that beautiful shining booger in your nose and no one told you about it for, hours, almost probably a half a day? Today's scripture in the Bible app is 1 Corinthians 13:6, and it says, "Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth." I think when it comes to this verse, this could get very deep. This could be, you can take it at face value. There's different ways that you can look at this, but love does not delight in evil. Well, what is evil? I'm doing some substitute teaching, and one of the kids asked me yesterday, what was, one of the worst things I've ever seen. And I said, well, to me, the ultimate evil is the apathy or the inaction of a good man. Hence the booger in your nose and no one tells you about. So the person that really loves you is the one that's going to tell you the hard truths, like, hey, cows are out, or, you've got a giant booger in your nose. And that's the people that rejoice in the truth with you. But on a little deeper level, let's talk about our relationship with God and how God does the same thing. He's going to tell you the hard truth. We have a problem with a thing called ego. We all have it. We've all been there. And whenever we get lined out, it's all in how we perceive that, We can take it as an insult to our character or, our being itself. Even sometimes I think we look at God whenever He comes with the truth or gives us a little bit of discipline, on trying to get us on the right track. He's not going to allow Himself to be apathetic with you, because He knows that that's a form of evil. But we have to perceive this as a time of blessing, really, because He's telling us the truth. God will give us the truth, and I'm sure He's that friend that's going to tell you that you have this giant booger in your nose. So I think a lot of times as Christians, we need to change our perspective on when we fall on bad times and when we get disciplined. These are things that are actually blessings, because sometimes we don't know what we're doing outside our shell here. I ask my wife all the time, how do you see me? What kind of person am I in society? Because, I don't want to be someone that doesn't reflect what I am. I believe in God, and I love God, and I long to have a relationship with God, and I want to reflect that part of my whole being to anyone that I come across. Hence, even doing these videos, sometimes it takes a lot of courage to do these videos, because you have to start admitting your own faults. But that comes to this part here, rejoicing in the truth. So rejoice in the truth. Understand that some of this truth, it may be hard on you, but the people that love you will tell you the truth. So enjoy that part and allow God to let you live in the truth. I love you. God bless you. Bye.